We're recording. I hit recording right as you said, excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I just didn't expect you to say excuse me. I'm the only one here.
I always say excuse me after I sneeze.
That's true. You are a true gentleman. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Here we are. It's me, Marina. Here's the tools of my trade. We talked about my new Travelers fountain pen last time. Husband is also here, as you can hear from his mighty sneezes. Here's the plan. The week I planned last time we were here. And there's the week that I was planning. Remember, I added all these stickers. Hold on, I have to cover my dog with a blanket. She'll make a bunch of noise. Fool.
That critter.
I covered her immediately and she like turned around and the blanket just fell off. Oh, dog. Okay, so here was last week. I think I did my planning. Oh, here. So there's what I filled in. Did I talk about my quotes for last week? I don't think I did. My friend Celia said this in an email to me, to do kick-ass work sustainably. And I was like, oh man, that's what I want. And then my sister-in-law sent me a birthday present. Well, me and husband, our birthdays are 6 days apart. See, here's my birthday. And here's his birthday. Anyway, and in it was a candle. And the candle had this packaging that was really pretty. And this is something that it said in there. It says, to wrap yourself in love, remind yourself of the preciousness of the body you inhabit, the mind you utilize, and the heart you hold dear. By following a way of life which respects and adores the self, it is possible to be whole. I don't know so much about that last part, but I really liked.
You're unsure whether it's possible to be whole?
I mean, what the fuck is wholeness, you know? Like, what's that mean?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Fair. I feel like I need to adjust this light. I don't know. Anyway, but here we are. We're planning right now during date night. Maybe we should move date night. I had a little bit of an endometriosis flare up within here, so I went straight to bed and was very sad. And I still have my hot water bottle with me because it still kind of hurts a little bit, but I feel much better now. But anyway, this is this week. This is what happened to it. The quote I have is from Centaur World. I don't know what I'm becoming and it bums me out.
Centaur World is an extremely good show.
Yeah, when did I start watching that with you? Around
last week.
It was like Tuesday, actually.
Something like that.
That was the first episode I saw. It was like mid-season, first season, and I was like, God, that horse gets me, dude. But anyway, and then in my to-do, I put no more than 4 hours of free work per day because we just have a ton of open slots in our client list at work right now, and I'm doing a bunch of work to fill those open slots, but it's work that is coming out of our like operating. It's not work that I'm being paid to do. Like eventually I'll get paid because I'll find work, but it's like really stressful and it takes a lot of concentration. So if I'm not getting paid, which is all of this yellow I've been tracking, actually that should be green, but anyway, if I'm not getting paid, I don't do it. If I'm not getting paid, I don't do it for more than 4 hours. So, and then leave when tasks are done. So if I have like 3 tasks, but it hasn't been 4 hours, I'll still leave when those tasks are done. Like that's the plan. That's me and my business coach worked that out on Wednesday. And I applied that to the rest of Wednesday and Thursday, Friday. Had a way better week the last part of the week than I did the first part of the week. And part of that was just like things working out for me, but I think a lot of it was this rule of like, if I am looking for work, I shouldn't spend more than 4 hours on it because it's exhausting and it's emotionally draining and it's hard to just like keep like being vulnerable and asking people to like pick you. So that's my new rule when we're talking about looking for work. I already have, there's a cat here in my planner. I already have rules about not working more than 6 hours a day, even if I am getting paid. So, yeah, here is this week. We're planning for the week of January 31st. I'm gonna navigate to my calendar and get into this week.
I think I'm gonna try and make yogurt marinated chicken this week.
Yum.
Yeah.
That sounds really good, babe.
Thanks. This recipe sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna use this guy, my Pilot Friction 4 Colors erasable pen. I don't think I have a lot to add. Oh, except we had to cancel Grandma's birthday party because of stupid Omicron. We are still having a smaller family gathering where husband and I will be double masked. And will not be eating, which fucking sucks. We're both mad about that, but husband is more mad.
I'm not mad, I'm sad.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. It's a shitty thing it's a shitty thing to have to do, to cancel your grandma's 100th birthday party.
Well, I didn't have to cancel it, fortunately.
Yeah, your parents had to cancel it.
Yeah.
But holy fuck. And like, if you think that Omicron has been hard on young people and children, old people with multiple health issues, this motherfucker has really messed with their whole entire lives. I mean, all of COVID, right? But like, it's been really hard on our older population, this fucking pandemic. Really, really, really hard on them. And then to have to cancel something as important as like a centennial birthday.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it makes me want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mean.
Yeah, it's shitty and I hate it.
But it's like, well, we can't have the birthday and then be like, yeah, well, we gave Grandma a 100th birthday party and she got COVID and died. Although at this point, she's probably like, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling Grandma is probably like, if I die, I die.
She's so tired of being trapped places and not allowed to see people or go places. And I can't blame her for being upset.
Yeah.
Okay, all of this is the same. This thing, I still don't know what it is, but we're gonna go and see what happens.
What?
I have like a 3-hour Zoom meetup on next Tuesday.
I think I remember you talking about that.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, I like the premise, but I have no idea what we're going to be doing for 3 hours. It's so a lot. 3 hours on Zoom.
Zoomin'.
Okay, this is all still the same. This is the same. We should check in and see if we're going to do family Zoom. Since it will technically be the week after your grandma's family birthday dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to put a thing in the digital calendar that is basically every Friday. I reconcile our budget. We've decided to start doing budget reconciliation weekly instead of monthly, just because that seems to be working for us.
Well, I mean, we haven't done it yet, so we can't really say that it's working, but...
Well, I did it this Friday.
That's true.
So, we're here.
It seems like it would work better with a lot of things about us.
I started working on our budget on Friday, and I was just supposed to put in our spending for the week, which was like literally 7 entries, and I got caught up and spent 3 hours.
It's easy to get caught up. After you showed me the budget today, I spent like an hour and a half rejiggering your Excel sheet.
Yeah, my formulas, because it's not like you're not like doing budgeting stuff. It's like you're just like color coding things and putting in some conditional formatting, and then you're like, I wonder if I can do this with Excel programming, and then you can, and so you do it.
You're doing low level programming.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's like fun. It's like you're sort of gamifying budgeting when you do it like that, especially if you're a nerd like us.
Yeah. I'm very proud of all the stuff that I did today.
You did a lot of really good stuff. So I was doing things that were like linking multiple tabs together last night and doing conditional formatting on like, if a number is between this number and this number, then the color coding is on that, so we can see like at a glance where we are percentage wise on our budget every month and like in the year. And then I was like, oh, I'm so cool. And then you were like, I bet you I could do these formulas with like several if-then statements so that you don't have to reorder.
Basically, like the thing you'd done is you made this nicely laid out thing that had all of our transactions split into sections. And then it showed like a little total for each section. But I was like, that's great, but when you want to update these, it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you have to manually go in and update everything.
Yeah, and so what I did is I made another tab, and then I wrote a bunch of formulas so that the tab where you enter all the transactions is just a ledger. You don't have to enter anything in a particular order. You just have to like enter a value and a date and like tag it with one of our categories, and then it will pull that into the other tab. And then it just does the same math that you were doing. It's just pulling those values from different places. And it does some kind of fun shit because you can get it to figure out dates. Like that was the thing that I thought was the coolest, is that I have a thing where you have a setting where you tell it what month you want to look at. And then it will get that, and then it will filter out all of the things in the ledger that aren't in that month. Well, technically it filters in only things that are in that month when it does the like month calculations. So we don't have to do like a different tab for each month. We don't have to separate out the months. We just dump everything in that one thing. And then the cool thing about that is that now you can go to that ledger and you can do all sorts of other stuff directly in it. Like you can filter by category, you could sort things, you could change the order of things, you could do all that fun shit. And it won't matter to the thing that calculates all of the things because it's just looking through everything and picking them by... I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's very fun. I like... Working with Excel is kind of fun because it's like a poor man's database. And so like for a lot of stuff like this, you can do like 95% of what you need. The one thing that I really wanted to try and do was some stuff around monthly averages. But I couldn't figure out a good way to do it because basically what I wanted it to do was look at the ledger, count the number of months in the ledger, and then use that to calculate the monthly average. But also now I realize that monthly average number is going to be weird because when you're in the middle of a month, it's going to give you a really weird number.
No, because, well, unless you changed it, it averages the number of it. Well, it doesn't right now because we're in January. But
there's 1 month.
So if there's one, but it averages the number of completed months, not.
Oh well, yeah, I mean, your thing for averaging by month was just divide this value by a number.
Yeah, the number of completed months in the year.
And that's what it does now. The only difference is that you set that number in a single place, rather than having to enter it into every single formula.
Yeah, I used to have to enter the average number of months in every budget category, which was still better than just doing the calculation on the fly. But now I just go into another tab and I change it.
Yep.
So that makes me happy.
It's pretty swanky. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think that people will always be like, oh man, you're so good. You're so good with like budgeting. Like I couldn't do that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I couldn't do it if I didn't like it either. Like, it's fun for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know how much of a giant fucking nerd I am. I mean, you guys probably know because you're watching me meticulously draw lines in my planner. My specific type of Japanese planner that I like make YouTube videos about. You're probably pretty aware. And if y'all aren't on the same level of nerdy with at least something, I don't know. Trust friend's body. Now we put in our things. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. You see these like sparkly, they're not sparkly. You see this dude and this dude and then this dude? I got new stickers from Honey Inked. I love them. So this is when I clean the house. And this is when I drink the tea I'm supposed to drink every day. But don't, as you can see by the fact that it's only on this planner once. But yeah, those are from them. I don't think I have any other new stickers to talk about.
Oh, sick.
What, babe?
Oh, well, I can just order lemons on Alpenrose.
Nice.
Yeah, they also have Greek yogurt.
Yum. And then I had another new sticker order I wanted to share with y'all. Let me see if I can find them. This is the Honey Inked freebie. But let me see. They're in here somewhere. Ugh, come back. This pocket, I wish this pocket were different. I wish there were different things going on with this pocket.
Don't we all?
Don't we all wish different things were happening for our pockets? Oh, these guys. I got these. Oh God, where did I get them from? They came from Australia. Frick.
I'm gonna skip string cheese for next week because we've got a bunch of it.
We haven't been eating it, and it's partially my fault. It doesn't taste right anymore. I don't know. Not in a I have COVID way, and I want something saltier and fuller bodied way.
We're currently getting 9 yogurts. Should we get more?
No.
Okay.
I think 9 is good. But yeah. Who the frick gave me these? Anyway, they're very cute. I'll try to remember. I won't put it on the screen because you know I don't edit these, but next week I'll try to remember. But yeah, for my like cleaning, I was using these, which are from Mandy Lynn Plans, and they're fine. They're just paper though. They're not like cool. And I just reordered a bunch of Mandy Lynn Plans stuff, so I'm not against. I'm not off the Mandy Lynn Plans bandwagon by any means.
Do you remember what those amazing apples we got at Target were called?
The man. Envy. They were Envy apples, and he said we were just at Target and a random man was like, buy these apples, and we did, and they were
really good.
It was very good. He said that they only sell them at Target and Fred Meyer. But he was, again, just a random strange man in the store. So I have no idea where his Apple intel came from.
Alpenrose is selling a bag of something called Crimson Delight.
What is that?
An apple. It says a cross between the Splendor and Gala, but I have no idea what either of those taste like.
Gala are sort of like blander Fuji's, and the Splendor, I think, looks cool, but I don't know anything else about it.
Yeah, it says, this all-purpose apple boasts a beautiful crimson red color with the occasional orange-pink blush. They're crisp and juicy with a firm texture and are ideal for slicing and snacking right out of your hand, baking, and fresh recipes.
You can't be ideal for eating raw and baking.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Apple, but you can't be all things to all people.
But it's $4 for 2 pounds of them.
Well, we could try them.
I'm tempted to just get them.
Just try them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What do I know? It's not like I'm an apple connoisseur. Even though apparently I sound like one right now.
Do you?
To my ears.
Oh.
I sound like an apple connoisseur. I want to... Okay, this is cool because I get to do a thing. There. And save, and I'm going to make that always. And then I'm also going to do this. Ha 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 ha. In the way. Sorry, I know I'm like off screen and you can't see anything, but I had this client meeting that the last one is going to be on the 31st, which is here, and now I get to put another meeting there instead.
Oh man.
It's just we would always sort of end up having like a meeting after the meeting, and it was never codified. And it kind of drove me crazy that we had this meeting that wasn't on the books. It doesn't really make any sense why, but it just was a thing. It wasn't... I don't know. It just, and so now I don't have to have it be unspoken. It is a meeting.
The meeting that dare not speak its name. Oh, they've also got Cosmic Crisp apples.
Oh, get Cosmic Crisp instead of those other ones.
Okay.
I know I like Cosmic Crisp.
Okay, I will not get the other ones.
And then this.
No Crimson Delight.
And there. Everything's coming up us, guys. How are we? Oh, it's at 24. Okay, I'm probably not going to finish planning, but y'all know. This happens to us here. I should put my weekend thingy on. I'm using this adulting sticker pack. I could use one of these, or I could use one of these. That's what I want. And put this right here in the middle of this. Just kidding, that's not the middle at all. There. That was surprisingly hard to line up. Take this. Take a little weekend sticker. Take a little blue one to match the blue. Just put it in there. Here we go. Weekend marked. Mic dropped. Oh, I should probably put this week's sticker here too. I got more of these. These are Mandolin plans. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. These were actually a freebie, and I liked them so much I bought them. So, good marketing, Mandy Lynn.
Oh, hi, son.
And by son, of course, my husband means the dog.
Did I say son?
You said, hi, son.
Oh, yes. I mean the dog.
And I was like,
dog.
Are people going to think we have a son now?
We don't. Well, we do, but he's a dog.
Yes. I was like, wait, we do?
Yeah, I've been hiding it from you. I keep him in the attic.
Surprise son. That's all I ever wanted. I mean, that's
surprise
it's
son.
not. It's not all I ever wanted. It's just one of the many things I've wanted in my life. I mean, I don't need him to be a surprise. Just FYI. I could have an extremely well announced son. That would be nice.
Good to know.
Or daughter, or child. I'm not picky.
Fair.
We've already established that several of my children are dogs, so I'm cool. Come on. Sometimes my what's it called, caps lock on my MacBook like doesn't, I have to sort of hammer on it to get it to do a thing.
Do you want a blankie?
That's our other dog. She unblankied herself.
Poor creature.
Tragic. And then book club is at 5:30.
How would you feel about doing date night on Thursday next week so I don't have to come up with a dinner?
Works for me.
Cool. We can just get pizza or something.
Okay.
Cool. Meals planned.
But we have weekend meals planned?
For this week?
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't usually plan meals on the weekend because it is next to impossible to predict when we will actually eat.
I mean, we should eat at a regular pace. We should eat at regular times.
No, Siri, I'm not talking to you.
That is one thing I don't like about the Friction pen, is if I erase something on one side of the paper, it erases the thing on the other side of the paper too, because it's erased with heat.
Oh. Interesting.
It's just a little bit, I just have to rewrite it. It's like not that big of a deal, considering all they do and like what other pens won't be able to do, but that's it. Okay, it's 29 minutes, so I've got to go before this thing cuts me off anyway. Bye, everybody.